Hello humans of the internet, my name is Iceberg Lettuce, and today, well, you might notice that I look a little bit different. A little, ghostly, perhaps? I'm so funny, but, yeah, so it's October, which means that we're gonna be making some super spooky videos throughout this month, and we're starting it with some pumpkin stuff. Doing some pumpkin stuff. Okay, so we're going to be using two facts to make this pumpkin bridge thing possible. First off, I have a mod installed called the carpet mod, which basically allows us to do this, which, you know, just feels weird if you're used to doing anything redstone related at all. So this is called a block entity, anything that holds items inside of it, and the carpet mod allows us to make it so we can move those with pistons, so that's pretty cool. Second thing we're going to be using to make this possible, so you probably know that if you put a carved pumpkin on top of two snow blocks and makes a snow golem. You might not have known that you can also use a dispenser to do that. Boom, look at that guy. But there's been a glitch in the game for a super long time that allows us to basically do this. Place down carved pumpkins using a dispenser. Hi buddy, you're getting snow all over my world. Anyway, it allows you to just place pumpkins in the world by using a dispenser. So we're going to be moving dispensers around and placing pumpkins and making a giant floating thing that makes pumpkins into a bridge. Okay, so making this work might actually be pretty simple. All we need is to stick some snow blocks underneath this guy and fill him up with pumpkins. And is this gonna work? Hold on. Okay, let's try this. Don't speak too soon. Oh, look at that. It's that simple. Okay. Well, there you go. So as you can see, what this is doing basically, so we've got a very simple flying machine here, and all we've got is some snow blocks and a dispenser attached to these slime blocks here, and this observer, every single time this moves, is powering this dispenser and just dispensing a pumpkin. Okay, that's easy enough, but let's try to make some more complicated bridges. Okay, the next thing I want to try is to make something that makes a bit of a wider bridge. So I want to try to make something that places 3 pumpkins here, here, and here, and then keeps moving so we can have a 3-wide bridge. Alright, so I think this might work. I haven't tested it yet, but assuming this doesn't all fall apart at once, I'm thinking that if we fire this observer now... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got this one working, a 3x3, well, it's not really 3x3, it's 3 by infinity if you put enough pumpkins in. We got a bridge, big old bridge. This is pretty nice, but I want to see if maybe we can go even bigger, maybe make a design that is actually expandable so we can just, have a bridge as wide as we want. That'll be our next project, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to try to make this an expandable version that will work with any length, but just for testing, we're going to try to go with 6. So let's try to get 6 of these guys going all at once. Okay, so my first thought is maybe to try and first make a design that just works with one row. Oh, I didn't mean to break that. Make a design that just works with one row of these things, and then just make it so that nothing will stick to each other, and we can just alternate slime, honey, and then just make it as wide as we want. Okay, well, this isn't exactly the most pretty thing that I've ever built, but we're not really going for pretty here, we're going for functional, so I'm pretty sure this will work if we just build it across, so let's do that now. Oh, no, never mind, I was wrong, this does not work. Heh, let's try that again. I didn't really explain what went wrong there exactly, but basically I was trying to do a thing where you use the observer to power directly down into like a slime block, which then would power the piston and the dispenser, but the problem is honey blocks are not solid blocks, which basically means that you can't power them. So if I was to, update this piston, then that would fire obviously, but this one would not. Okay, this one looks even worse than my last one, but we're not really going for good looks here, we're going for functionality, so let's build this up and see if it works. Okay, well, I'm only a little bit terrified that this thing is just going to absolutely crash and burn, but, we're going to give it a try anyway, so 3, 2, 1, let's very cautiously hit this lever. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, what? No way, Did I do something wrong before? It does seem like this design works. What caused it to tear itself apart last time? Huh. Gonna have to do some more experimenting with this. Let's see what went wrong. Oh, okay, I think I know what went wrong. I'm pretty sure the issue here was that I was using a lever to power this block, and I think what that did was actually it made this first lamp turn on before the rest of them, which meant that that very first little component of this thing fired just slightly before the rest of them, which kind of caused the whole thing to get messed up. But the second time I tried it, when this one wasn't even part of the equation, it was only trying to fire these ones, that meant that that was no longer a problem, and the whole thing just fired flawlessly. So, I don't really feel like building this thing again, but I'm going to count that as a win. I'm going to count that as a win. Okay, the next thing that I want to do is make a bridge that's a little more useful as a bridge. So this one is going to be in a bit of an odd pattern. I think what I want to try to do is make it so the pumpkins dispense here, and then 3 on the bottom, and then 1 up here, and then, you know, we'll have a little bridge, and that way there's something to kind of protect you from falling off of the side. I would put some here, but I'm really not sure that's possible because we need snow underneath. Okay, well, yet again here we have a machine which is absolutely horrendously ugly. Just disgusting, but I mean, you know, if it works, it works. We'll see. In just a second, I'll fill up. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, all of the dispensers are full of pumpkins, and I think we're ready to give this a try, but I am very scared. I do not know if this is going to work in the slightest, but I guess there's only one way to find out, huh? Ah, there we go. Okay, this one seems to work perfectly on the first try. Alright, so we got pumpkins on the left, pumpkins on the right. I don't know my directions, that's not right. But, okay, here we go. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. It just occurred to me, actually, that, you know, none of this stuff is useful, like, in the slightest. Like, moving dispensers is not even a thing in Minecraft yet, and even if you could, why would you want to use pumpkins? Why would you want a bridge made of pumpkins? This texture is just way too busy. This does not look good at all. You know what, I just realized why I'm making a pumpkin bridge. Because I can. No one is here to stop me, there's no one to tell me no, there's no one to tell me, you can't build that pumpkin bridge, because I can do whatever I want. And what I want to do is build a bridge made of nothing but pumpkins. That still really doesn't change the fact that this is totally useless, though. You know, if there's one thing that I like more than creating pumpkin bridges, it's destroying them. So that is going to be... Oh, jeez, I messed this up bad. Alright, so pumpkin bridge builders are nice enough and all, but what about the opposite? What if you want a pumpkin bridge destroyer? Oh, look at that. Look at that thing go. Destroying that pumpkin bridge. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why am I spending my life building bridges out of pumpkins and then just destroying them? You know, I do have to admit, though, that this thing snaking along into the distance does look a little bit cool, at least. Well, I hope this stupid little video was as fun for you guys to watch as it was fun for me to make. You know, if you do like this, I mean, maybe you could consider subscribing. You know, I'm not making you or anything. You know, I'm just, you know, saying it's an option. It's an option. If you like my stuff, it's an option. Anyway, cringy subscriber begging aside, thanks for watching, everybody, and see you next time. Bye.